the mother cruelly knocked out her own front teeth. Then she stood in front of Lily, and said she had started losing her teeth, so she only needed a little food each day. It turns out there's a cruel custom here. When parents reach 70 years old, if they are still alive, they are carried to the mountaintop and left there, all just to save food at home, so that the young and strong family members can survive the winter. But just after the mother turned 69, Lily began to dislike her. The mother tried to help with some chores, but Lily wouldn't allow her. Not wanting to make things hard for her son, she offered to go to the mountains herself. The son couldn't accept it, but his wife coldly said it was the village rule. If anyone disobeyed, the whole family would be punished. The son cried in sorrow. Before heading into the mountains, the mother took Lily to a hidden stream, and said the fish here would be enough to get them through the winter. She told her never to let anyone else know. That night, the mother took off her winter coat. She intended to leave the coat for her child to survive the winter. As long as her son was okay, she had no regrets. So the next day, the son carried his mother and set off. They crossed winding rivers, and walked through thorny mountain paths. Neither of them spoke a word, because silence was the rule, to sever emotional ties. From walking such a long distance, the son's toes were injured. The mother felt heartbroken. She tore off a piece of cloth, and gave it to him to wrap the wound. Then they continued on their way, but halfway up the mountain, they suddenly saw a neighbor and his father. The son didn't have the strength to carry his father to the top. He was going to push him off the cliff, but the father didn't want to die, and begged his son desperately. His son ruthlessly pulled away, and pushed his father off the cliff. The old man screamed miserably. Even the crows were frightened away. Seeing this, they were all shocked, but didn't say anything. They simply continued climbing. Finally, the son brought his mother to the mountaintop. They saw many crows, pecking at the rotting corpses. They were horrified, but the mother, to keep her son from worrying, calmly picked a spot for herself, and asked her son to set her down there. He still wanted to give her some food, but the mother firmly refused. The son burst into tears in his mother's arms. The mother slapped him across the face, to snap him out of it, and told him to go back quickly. The mother stood among the piles of bones, watching her son walk away, finally releasing all the emotions she had held back.